Coach Stephanie White was in tears. Caitlin Clark just got caught on camera like never before, and you won't believe what she did. We all know Caitlin Clark is a game changer. She shattered records in college, took the WNBA by storm, and made history at every step. But this is different. This is next level. New footage just dropped, revealing a side of Caitlin Clark we've never seen before. The grit, the power, the sheer dominance. She's not just playing the game, she's changing it. The WNBA thought they were ready for her, but now the entire league is on notice. Defenders who once believed they could shut her down are scrambling for answers. She's bigger, stronger, and more unstoppable than ever. So what's really going on behind the scenes? How did she level up so fast? And why are coaches, analysts, and even her biggest rivals completely shocked? Stick around because what you're about to see will blow your mind. But before we dive into the details, take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. By joining our crew, you'll always stay in the loop with the latest WNBA updates, expert takes, and breakdowns of major moves just like this. Don't miss out. We've got every angle covered. Now, let's jump right in. Let's rewind and talk about how she got here. From her early days at Iowa, Caitlin Clark wasn't just another talented player, she was a phenom in the ISO making. Her ability to shoot from deep, create plays, and dominate the floor made her one of the most electrifying players in college basketball history. Every game she played, the crowd expected magic, and she delivered. She didn't just score points, she rewrote record books. Clark led Iowa to consecutive Final Four appearances, dazzling fans with her court vision and deep-range shooting, moves that even NBA players admired. She became a national sensation, drawing comparisons to legends of the game. But that was, just the beginning. When the Indiana Fever selected her as the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, expectations were sky-high. Fans were hopeful, analysts speculated, and the league braced itself. Could she transition her explosive college game to the professional level? Clark didn't just meet expectations, she obliterated them. She didn't just win Rookie of the Year, she led the Fever to their first playoff appearance in 8 years, turning a struggling franchise into a legitimate contender. Her deep three-pointers, fearless drives, and elite playmaking made her a nightmare for defenders. The entire WNBA had to adjust to her presence. She wasn't just a rookie anymore, she was a rising superstar. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Unlike most young stars who take time to adjust to the league's physicality, Clark embraced the challenge. She didn't shy away from tough defenders. She took them head-on. Her commitment to improving her strength, endurance, and mental toughness took her game to another level. Now she's putting in work like never before. Her transformation has been so drastic that even Coach Stephanie White couldn't hold back tears. Watching Clark evolve into a leader, a competitor, and an unstoppable force has been nothing short of incredible. She isn't just another promising player, she's redefining what's possible in the WNBA. And speaking of jaw-dropping moments, let's take a closer look at the unseen footage that has everyone talking. So, what exactly was caught on camera? A level of dedication that's almost superhuman. Behind the scenes, Caitlin has been grinding harder than ever. This isn't just practice, it's an all-out mission. She's lifting, running, drilling, and fine-tuning every aspect of her game. It's no longer just about skill. It's about power. When we say she's grinding, we mean she's on another level. This isn't just a few extra hours in the gym. This is a full-body transformation. Clark has pushed herself through intense strength training, adding muscle and endurance to match the league's physicality. She's not just dodging defenders anymore, she's fighting through them. The footage shows her powering through contact, muscling her way into the paint, and finishing tough shots that would have been impossible for her just a year ago. For years, critics claimed Clark's game wouldn't translate to the WNBA's physicality. They said defenders would push her around. They doubted if she could keep up with the relentless pace of professional play. Guess what? She's not just holding her own. She's dominating. Footage reveals her shrugging off defenders, like they're minor obstacles, pulling up from deep with defenders draped all over her and finishing at the rim with a level of aggression we've never seen before. And here's something else. She's not just working on her offense. Her defensive intensity has skyrocketed. The footage shows her not just reading plays, but dictating them. She's cutting off passing lanes, making high IQ steals, and staying ahead of the game. In front of some of the best guards in the league, the player who was once seen as a purely offensive threat has become a complete package. But here's the real kicker. She's not just surviving in the league, she's thriving. The footage reveals her relentless work ethic. Early morning gym sessions, endless shooting drills, high-intensity strength training, and rigorous mental preparation. Clark is leaving no stone unturned. Her footwork has improved, her endurance is off the charts, and her ability to read defenses is on another level. It's no wonder Coach Stephanie White was overcome with emotion, watching her star player evolve in real time. And if you think this is impressive, just wait until you hear about the reaction from the basketball world. Now, let's talk about the reaction. Because trust me, it was huge. Coach Stephanie White, a seasoned pro who has seen countless rising stars, was left speechless. But this wasn't just about talent. It was about transformation. She wasn't just watching a great player evolve. She was witnessing a force unlike anything the league had seen before. The sheer growth of Clark as both a player and a leader left her emotional, and who could blame her? Seeing an athlete commit to their craft with such intensity is rare, and White knew she was witnessing something special unfold right before her eyes. And she wasn't the only one in awe. WNBA analysts, fellow players, and even Caitlin's toughest rivals were stunned by her evolution. The question wasn't whether Clark would succeed. It was how far she could go. Would she become an MVP? Lead her team to a championship? Or could she redefine the game entirely? Suddenly, the sky wasn't just the limit, it was just the insane playmaking, and her newfound strength make her an absolute nightmare for any defender. But how did she get to this level so quickly? What's the secret behind her insane improvement? Well, let's dive into the work she's been putting in behind. The scenes. How did she do it? The secret training regimen at this point. You're probably wondering, how did Caitlin Clark level up so fast? Was it just natural talent? Nope. This was sheer hard work, relentless day in, day out, grind her new training. Routine isn't just impressive, it's borderline legendary. Imagine the kind of commitment that separates good from great, then multiply it by 10. That's the kind of work Clark is putting in every single day. Strength training. She hit the weight room. Hard. We're talking full-on beast mode leg day, no problem. Arm day, bring it on core training, you bet. Clark knew that if she wanted to survive in the WNBA, she couldn't just rely on a finesse. She had to build a body that could handle the league's toughest defenders. She's not just adding muscle, she's sculpting a frame built for battle. Now defenders can't just shove her off her spot. She's absorbing contact, fighting through screens, and holding her ground in ways that would have been unthinkable. A year ago, speed and agility work strength alone isn't enough. Clark knew she had to be quicker, sharper, and more explosive than ever, so she took her footwork to another level. Quick cuts, rapid sprints, reaction drills. Everything designed to make her a step ahead of any defender. She's no longer just a shooter. She's a slasher, a playmaker, a complete offensive threat. Now she's not just faster, she's elusive, unpredictable, and downright dangerous. In transition, shooting under pressure. Her range was already ridiculous, but now she's making impossible shots. Look, routine deep threes, child's play off-balance shots. Easy money fading away with two defenders in her face. That's just another day at the office, her secret hours upon hours of practice. In high-press situations, she doesn't just shoot for accuracy, she shoots for survival. Every rep simulates game-like conditions. Defenders in her face, the clock winding down the weight of the moment, and the result a sniper so lethal that defenses are left scrambling to figure out how to stop her endurance and conditioning. A WNBA season isn't just a test of skill, it's a marathon. Games are fast, physical, and grueling. Clark knew she couldn't afford to slow down, so she went all in on conditioning. High-intensity interval training, long-distance endurance work, recovery, focus training to keep her body fresh now. When others are gassed for air in the fourth quarter, she's still running the floor like it's the first minute of the game, double overtime. Thriller. No problem. Clark is built for it. But here's the best part. Her work ethic is so intense, even her teammates struggle to keep up. She's not just training to be good, she's training to be the best. Every drill, every rep, every second in the gym is a step toward greatness. She's setting a new standard for what it means to be a lead in the WNBA. And if you think this is impressive, wait until you hear about the mental shift that turned her from a rising star into a full-blown basketball powerhouse. Well, you've made it this far, that must mean you're really enjoying the video, right? So why not take a quick second to hit that follow button? It's totally free, super simple, and helps us keep bringing you more awesome content.